can start with my son's story. He was about 6 years old at that time, and one night at 3 a.m. in the morning, he just woke up crying because he had like 104 temperature, and he had severe stomach pain. He was not letting me touch him, so it was impossible for me to hold him, to put him in a car and go for an emergency. But I knew that was an emergency situation because the only thing he kept saying to me is, "Mommy, I'm going to die, help me." So I did pain techniques on his abdomen and stomach in the energy field. Then I did a belt flow. I know these are technical terms, but I'm using them. And this took me about 2 to 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, he was like, so at that time, he was out of the pain, but he was still having 104 fever, which I knew I had to work with. And Sandy Roberts, which is our teacher, she's amazing. She did give us, she does give us these like life tools, I would say, that you could pick and choose from the toolbox when you're in emergency. So something popped up. I worked on his triple warmer just to calm him down, and worked on a few other little things, not huge. And by end of about like 18 minutes, so the first 3 minutes was to calm his pain down, and then I worked for about 15 minutes on him. And in a total of 18 minutes, his fever came down from 104 to 101. So then I was able to control his fever just with natural remedies. And I felt like at that time I was in that relief, like, oh my God, because that to me was an emergency situation. So at the time I was so relieved that I saved an emergency trip to the doctors. He did wake up at 10:30 in the morning, no fever, no pain. He was absolutely fine.
And when you did that, how many classes had you been through?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was after the first class.
That was my first class.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
You learn a lot in that first class, in that first year, and you don't realize. And she was able to apply. She couldn't wait to tell me the next day.